Let's see where we are. We still have like 3K. Okay, let me see this link. Okay, then how should I do it? Wait. Let me open that. You're far from what you need. Yeah, I know. I just want to see how many CP we need. Okay, he plays like Gamma. He plays Jet. I don't want to play Jet. He plays the Gamma. Oh, he plays the Bichos. He mains Bichos. Why? Interesting. Only 2 Veiler sounds really weird. Popular, only popular. 1 for 1, 2 Arfdo. Arfdo, it feels like more like a Culpa the Grave type of card, right? Like Arfdo. It's interesting. Why you don't like Jet? Because I feel like your cards just don't resolve, and if they resolve, you already won. I don't know if that's true for Masadu, okay? He plays IP. He doesn't play Goddess. He doesn't play Goddess. He plays Unicorn. Yeah, I like he plays Savage in Formula, which I don't, because I don't need to. Huh. He plays the Bichos. I mean, I guess Bichos are not that bad, but I'll keep that in mind. He plays Souls with Arvdo. I'll keep this deck list in mind. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know if I like this Magnum. I feel like the problem is that the Bichos, you summon them, and they always have Field Spell, and then pretty much you're summoning a card, and they also summoning a card, sometimes 2 cards, because sometimes Oak's behind, right? So that's a little bit weird for me. I don't like that very much, you know? Also what prevents IP? Bell, which is better, by the way, because instead of like using Bichos on a Flumberge trying to get an IP behind, you use the Bell on the Princess, and there's no Flumberge and no IP and nothing. And also, you don't summon a fucking monster, because summoning a monster is worse. He doesn't play Nib, right, as a cross-out target. I'm considering doing that. This is something that I'm willing to do. This is something that I'm considering doing. I feel like I don't want to cut the 1 for 1. I like Bell. I really wanted to keep playing Bell. So that's something that I'm willing to try, especially because Brandon's still relevant. I really want to play Bell. Nibiru is the card that I like the least here. I also maybe not offend the 3rd popular, and probably I'm not gonna play the 3rd popular right now, because I'm gonna make that last, as a ultra rare that I need to make. See, I have some ultra rares, but some of them I don't want to dust. How do I show the ultra rares that I own? Only the ones that I want. Wait, what? Why there are some that is like this? I'm really confused. Masadu, can you please? Those are the ones that I already had in the past, and I dust them. That's how it works. Yeah, I feel like Bell makes a lot of sense. Click on the green icon. Those. So see, I don't have a lot to dismantle. For example, here. I have 1, 2. I would try to not dismantle that, okay? 1, 2, 3. Okay, there is a button to do something with. Okay, let me do this first. Dismantle select cards, right? So if I was to dismantle something right now, right? I'm not gonna. So it would be 1, 2, 3. I like this card, okay? If I can, I wouldn't. Oh, I already have this. So there are cards that I could dismantle, right? Like I can dismantle one of this. I can dismantle maybe some of the Dragon Rulers. I like Psychovers. I would like to keep it. And then here it's pretty tough to dismantle anything. Oh, this is at 2. I mean, and this sometimes happens to me as well. For example, I would like to not dismantle one of them because it's so likely this is going to be more copies of this eventually, 300 you are. I'm getting bugged here, right? I probably need to make some exceptions here, right? Unfortunately. I have 3 cross out. I don't need 3 elf. Probably not. So like an elf, I don't need if the elf is winking. To be honest, I don't mind. You keep the Libra Mess, that's kind of cute. Yeah, like I usually keep cards that I have maybe the intention of eventually doing, I usually try to keep those 2 Griffin. There's 2 Griffin? Oh yeah, that's true. I can take one of the Griffins. I mean, I can dismantle those right now. Okay, what else? I can dismantle like without. For example, I don't want to dismantle my. I don't want to do that. I'm attached to some cards. So see, I want to keep that. I want to keep that because I have 3 cross-out. But the problem is, imagine if they put cross-outs to more copies and then I dismantle that. And this is something that could happen, right? It's not impossible. So every time I have a card that have more copies than I can play, why I have Red Eyes? Because of Dragoon. Maybe Dragoon comes to the game. But I can do that. Okay, sure. It's highly unlikely. Do you think so? So I feel like I will take this one off as well. I feel I can take one of them. One of them I can do it. One of them I can do it. I will keep the circular. I mean, I want to I want to keep my map back open. Fein here. So Fein here is a card that it could go to 2. I'm not gonna touch Fein. Sorry, man. I'm probably gonna touch Rover though. I like no, I'm not gonna touch Uro. I like Uro. Fuck this. There's those guys, the dragon rulers. Yeah, Konami doesn't feel great about Crossout must do since the list tries to follow CG in many ways. Crossout is at one. Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense what you're saying. So for example, I don't want to get rid of one of them. I like to keep my Liver Monster because I like the Liver Monster card. So I want to keep that. This is hand traps. I'm not gonna touch that. This is something that I think I could take out. I feel like I'm probably never gonna play. I mean, one of them. Never gonna play Live Twin. I can keep this as a ultimate slate because, like, imagine what I'm thinking here is maybe this eventually has a side deck situation, you know, like in the game, things like that, you know. And then if there is a side deck eventually, I might want those cards. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, open more packs. Now, those I can. I'm just putting here the ones that I can. Okay, I can let this go, you know. I can let those go. But then there is not a lot more. I mean, maybe this. What about Quartis? I mean, it's a card that is played in Branded, and if I want to play Branded at some point, for some reason, right? Tuning, maybe. Evolution since it's grown. That's sure. Okay, I'm not gonna use tuning, let's be honest. This is not gonna... maybe. Maybe I don't touch the Revolution Beacon then. Keep the Revolution. You can get Sword Soul off free. Wait, which Sword Soul? There's any Sword Soul here? Okay, there's any card here that I can get for free at some point for some reason. Which Sword Soul are you talking about? There's any Sword Soul here? Oh, this one. Okay, the Buster Bladed little guy. Oh, okay, this is a card that it always come back playing. Like, Eldritch. Oh, no, I'm not gonna touch Eldritch. You do not ask me to touch my Eldritch. Leave the Eldritch alone. Okay, let's go one by one. Nothing here. I will keep all those. This is a target for many cards in the game. Xiaofeng. Xiaofeng is something that I could do. You have Xiaofeng that is playing Sword Soul. If you want to have Sword Soul in your account, all you need is code that your friends have in the fresh account to use it. Fuck it, I'm not gonna play Xiaofeng. Okay, nothing here. I will keep this Abomination. Nothing here. Traps, whatever. Nothing here. Maybe side deck enters in the game. Like, those are useful cards. I will try to keep the Stunning and the Squarities. Like, but those cards might go eventually. DDL, no. I like my, well, what's the name? The Obedient School. I forgot the name. Melfi. I like the Melfi. Oh, those are cards that I could consider touching. I will do that last, if possible. Punisher, no. Punisher is too generic. I played Punisher multiple times in my life. Maybe this. I like having this, but I only have that. I don't have all the other cards, so I'm keeping for now. Here, there's Sargas, but Sargas sometimes is played. I think those four are a possibility. I'm not gonna do those right now, but those are possibilities. The second thing here is also a possibility. The Rogue is a possibility, and that's it. I will do those now, okay? I will do those now. Yeah, Access is better than Burst World, but okay, let's dismantle those. Okay, I have some CP now. I'm not gonna do anything with that right now. I will open the remaining packs because how many Ultras I need? At least one here. Okay, I can get away with one Popple at least in this beginning, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I need 10. This is 300. So I need 160 here. So hopefully I hit one of those that are missing, right? On the packs, like at least one or two of that, hopefully. So if I hit one or two of those, it's 30 less that I need, and then I will try to complement. It sounds like a plan, right? It sounds like a plan. It does make sense, right?